Hello everybody and welcome to, well, Alma in Missouri. What a map this looks like, by the way. It does look like a really good map, and this will be the first American map that I've actually used on this channel. So yeah, I'm super excited. Let's get some of them big machines going. I can't wait. Now, I'm jumping into this one. This is going to be short and sweet. I'm not going to call it a pilot episode, but I'm just going to call it, I don't know, maybe a sneak peek into the future might be a good way of describing it. So, as it stands, if you're already part of the channel, then you know we are soon to sell up in Saskatchewan in Canada. And we're going to kind of almost role play it a little bit, where we're going to move to America. So everything we gain in Canada through selling the farm is going to be the funds that we start on this map with. Now, ignore the figure in the top corner, because this won't actually be the playthrough, by the way. We will start with exactly whatever we've earned. But what I've done, because this is literally so far ahead on the voting through the community tab on the channel, I think 48% of votes at the minute are all for this map. I picked 4 maps plus a 5th option to give me some suggestions, and this map has got 48% of all votes, so I think it's pretty damn obvious this is where we're going to be going. We're definitely coming to Alma. So what I want to do is show you what I'm thinking, and I'm just going to tab over, bought myself a little bicycle. Well, it's not really a bicycle, it is a bicycle I suppose, isn't it? But it's certainly a motored one. This potentially is a sneak peek, by the way, into the bike that I'll be using in the story mode. And it is a bit of a beast, look at it, the detail. It is a third party mod, so it's certainly not going to be something that we're using on this series. But it is pretty damn good. Right, anyway, enough talking. Let me show you what I'm looking at. So in typical kind of Roosy fashion, we're going to start from scratch. We're going to have some funds, which is kind of a big difference to the usual. I do quite like to start with absolutely zero, but we're going to have the funds from that sale in Canada, and this is what I'm thinking we're going to buy. So bear with me, because I've only been on this map one single time just to explore it, and I kind of did it by flying around the map as well, just to try and build that cache up so that I'm not kind of constantly lagging all the time. But we're going to head up here, and there seems to be some sort of kind of, I don't know, like an abandoned farm, which would be great for, you know, if anyone's doing kind of a story style thing. And I did notice when I came up here, it looks like you can pick up these bales. So I don't know if they are actually usable bales of silage when you do play the game. There's a heck of a lot of them, by the way. Don't know, interesting. Not something we're ever going to do. But, do you know, I never noticed. Isn't it cool how there's a helmet there? When you get on it, you're suddenly wearing it. That's quite a cool little feature, isn't it? Great idea. I know in the last roleplay episode I had a couple of comments actually asking for the links to this, so I will give you the links. I think I downloaded these on, it would have been probably Mod Network or maybe King Mods, because that seems to be the, although it's full of pop-ups, it seems to be the most trustworthy one in terms of actually giving credit to the people who make the mods. So right, anyway, down here it's not much further. I like it first of all because of that, just how great is that? What a good little detail. And this kind of off the beaten track kind of driveway that we'd have to get into to our future farm potentially as well. Lots of massive fields, which is the whole reason I'm doing it, by the way. As you know, if you've been watching, this is kind of why I'm doing it. Now, if you are new, by the way, and you're interested in what exactly is going on and what I'm talking about, then I mean, just check it out. It's the Sask survival style, which started off essentially in Somerset back in the UK, very close to where I'm actually from. And we generated a little bit of money from zero. We then sold up, moved to Saskatchewan in Canada, generated a heck of a lot more money, but I don't know exactly how much yet, because we haven't sold it. That series is still ongoing now for a few more episodes, but whatever we make will essentially be our moving fund to come here over in America. And the biggest goal of all of it is to get away from the kind of medium to sort of smaller size large tractors to the large stuff, the big tracked vehicles, the articulated tractors, the big kind of air drills, you know, the 12-meter plows and things like that. It's not something I really do very often, so for a bit of a change for me, I just thought it would be quite cool to do as a series. So anyway, this is it, by the way. This is, well, this field, which is actually, compared to like Keep It Real, this is a pretty damn big field. But this won't be a field. This will slowly be transformed into a fully fledged working farmyard. And the fact that it's got a nice steep slope in it as well, I'm going to make this look cool. I really am. But I've activated some PC mods, easy dev mainly. So I'll just jump into a flight mode. I won't speed it up. I don't need to speed it up, do I? And I'll show you what I'm thinking. So let's take a little bit of a flight. So this here, this will be the farmyard. Don't know exactly how I'm going to lay it out. The beauty of it is I'll lay it out just how kind of feels right and how suits when I actually get into the map. But certainly the priority will be some form of farmhouse. And of course we're in America, so a nice change for me. Away from the kind of British style which I tend to go to, this will be absolutely as close as possible as I can get to kind of American themes. So I won't be using any UK style mods or sheds and things like that. It will be 100% American. That's a pretty big old farmyard, isn't it? It's going to be a big farmyard for the big equipment. But also in this same plot of land, you get this field, which I don't know what it is. It looks like it's grass there at the minute. But this, again, this isn't actually going to be my playthrough, so I don't know if that will change when I reload the map. And you also get this field, which, maybe that's grass as well, I don't know. Big. Potentially, should be one big field, shouldn't it? Yeah. So that's going to be an amazing start. And just to show you in the map view, we are here. It's £325,380. Probably should get used to saying dollars now, shouldn't I? I'll try my best. I normally fail at that, as you know, but I will try. So yeah, I think that's reasonable because we're going to have that for definite. We're easily going to have that. I'm really hoping in Saskatchewan that we come away with $1 million. I might be overestimating myself quite considerably, actually, but I mean, I'm male. You got to give me a break. That's what we do, isn't it? Over exaggerate a little bit. But I am hopeful we do come out with $1 million. So this is just peanuts compared to what we should have in theory. Now the reason I'm not going for any kind of main barns, I will start it from scratch, as always. This little plot of land here you can buy. You know, it's actually cheaper than what I'm looking at, but I don't like stuff that's ready-made. That's not really how I roll. So yeah, we're not going to be doing that. And then this section here, which I believe is probably the map's main farm. This is actually where my good buddy Snowy, Farm Sim Snowy, plays his live stream series from. He actually has this farm. So, you know, I like to be different. And maybe he's kind of an unofficial digital neighbour, albeit on his own save game, of course. But yeah, so I like this. So farmyard here. It will take a while, but it will look awesome. And then this potentially into one big field with some real big machines. I like it. I think that's going to look pretty damn cool, if I'm honest with you. So yeah, let me know what you think. A lot of you probably have already voted for this map anyway, or given me some good suggestions. And I'm not ignoring any suggestions. I've been looking at map tours and things on YouTube. It's normally Farm Sim Snowy, like I kind of is my go-to really. The reason I go with Farm Sim Snowy as well, by the way, he's a console player. Now, the whole point of this series, I play on PC. Clearly, you can tell because I'm kind of flying around like Superman. But this series is 100% designed to have real helpers instead of AI. I'll still use AI where I need to, but I want real helpers. And I don't want that to be limited. So just like Saskatchewan, I will only use cross-play mods. So I'll only use the mods that everybody gets on console, on PC, whatever you play on. So that in itself is a little bit of a challenge, but I know I've got queues and queues and names of people who really want to get on one of these series with me. So yeah, that's it. That's why I'm moving away from Saskatchewan, because of the whole update business, and I want to get onto a new map as soon as possible, so I can just get real people. And don't forget, you know, if you're already a sub, if you've been watching everything I do, you're kind of like an OG to the channel, really. My channel, as of I think actually you're seeing this on Sunday. Sunday is exactly 1 year since my first real kind of go at content creation. So my first 12 months of really going for YouTube, and I am 13 people away from getting 1,500 subscribers. I really wanted to, you know, I really wanted to make that 1,500. Just as kind of a random milestone. There's no major reason why, there's no benefit to it. It's just good to set yourself some targets, isn't it? And honestly, yeah, being 15 away from 1,500 is so close, but so far. But you never know. If you're new to this video, if this is the first time you've ever seen me, first time you've ever heard my voice, and you don't think it's too annoying, then check out the channel, because there's quite a lot of content. And yeah, the roleplay story mode's my kind of main attraction, but just my gameplay in general, you know. This is all just a hobby for me. There's no over the top. You don't tend to hear me asking for subscribers or kind of asking people to like videos, because if you like it, you click like. If you want to subscribe, you click subscribe. It's entirely up to you. But hey, maybe this is the first time for me. I'm 13 people away from 1,500 subscribers. If you're seeing this video on Sunday and you are interested and you're not too irritated by my voice, then just subscribe, because you know, it's not actually impossible, is it? 13 people. Yeah, I could still do it. That would be good. A nice little personal milestone. That sounds awesome. Anyway, this is just a little kind of preview, and I hope you like the idea of it. Things like this is what makes me me. So as long as the votes continue to head towards Alma, Missouri, then I'm definitely going to be on this map, and we will start building our farm here. I don't know, you're probably looking a couple of weeks away maybe before I'm even here. You know, I have committed to doing another 7 episodes of Saskatchewan just to close the farm down and stick it up for sale. So I am going to do that. I'm going to stick to what I've said, but I am really excited to get on this map. I am so excited to get on this map. It just looks awesome, doesn't it? And obviously we'll explore the map properly. I can't wait. I really can't wait. So I do hope for everyone who's been following for a while that this kind of floats your boat. Seems like something is acceptable away from Saskatchewan. I know a lot of you love that map and really like that series as well. So you know the reasons I'm moving away. It's all to do with getting you all on board, I guess, you know. But anyway, you're probably seeing this Sunday, and keep it real, in theory we'll be out on the Monday. So until I speak to you again, thanks for checking it out, thanks for being a subscriber, and cheers and gone.